Hi everyone, my name is Andrew. I just wanted to do a little flip through of these critical thinking books that I got from, they're from this company, the Critical Thinking Company. They have their own website, but I got these two from Amazon. And this is just something that we do for fun sometimes as like an add-on to our homeschool. So these mind benders, I did these a lot growing up. And I even have a book somewhere, like it was either for adults or for older kids. That have like bigger ones, and I know some of them are like really hard, but this one is for grades 3 to 6, and my son is 9, so we just had started it I don't know, a couple weeks ago. We just did one. So this is their level 3 book, and basically if you've never seen these before, they explain it in the beginning on how it works, but this is like the beginning of the book. So they'll have like a grid like this, and they give you some clues, and usually they're pretty short and easy to read at this level. So you're trying to figure out who's like what first name and last name belong together. And oh, sorry for the shadow, I'm outside, but it's just been so nice how we've been doing homeschool outside. But so like number 1, Edmund's last name is often misspelled with an F. So these are the first names and these are the last names. So if his last name is misspelled with an F, then out of these names, obviously Pumphrey, right? So we know, and my son chose to do O's for the ones that we know. So we put a O here. So now that we know that it's Edmund's name is Edmund Pumphrey, and then that means his first name is not any of these, and his last name is not any of these. So it's just process of elimination. I hope I explained that well. So this one is pretty easy. You know, they narrow it down. Oh, I guess we did 2 of them. So this is just something, I don't remember how much it was, maybe $10. So it seems like that's, oh, so sometimes they have larger ones in there. I know we did it like 2 years ago maybe, and he was really good at it, and they weren't big like this, for sure. They were probably like the ones in the beginning. So by the end it looks like you're getting still the same amount of clues, but somehow more information. And then the answers are at the back. And it looks like they explain it too, so that's good. So you get the answer at the back, and then they also kind of explain why it is what it is. So that's these mind benders. I know they've been around forever because I did them as a kid. This was new to us. This is the same thing. You're using process of elimination, but it's more in like kind of a story format. Like you have to solve the case. So we've only done 2. We did this one the other day, and we struggled with it, I think, because it is a lot more information. I read it because for him it was like just too much to read at once. We got the answer correct. It was like you're trying to figure out who stung this girl, which one of these bugs. But then when we got over here, we got confused, because then they want you to actually limit. See how these sentences have numbers? They're trying to get you to really think about, like, well, what sentence made you eliminate the possibility of it being that bug? So this is like more in depth, I guess, than the mind benders. So, and then today we just did this one. We didn't even fill out this part, but we did get it correct. Like, which one of these people stole a speaker from the store? And you have to read the witness statements and figure out who did it. So our guess was correct based on the information, but we didn't go through this part and actually fill in, like, well, how did we get to that conclusion? Which sentence made us think that? So this is more in depth, I would say, for little kids. Definitely mind benders is, like, I would say, easier to start with when you're starting out with like critical thinking stuff. And then this is for kids that are like really into it, or at least maybe really like to read. My son really doesn't like to read, so I was reading it to him, and then we went from there. So this is just 2 ideas of things I got. Like I said, we got them from Amazon, maybe $10 each. not too expensive, something to do, you know, for kids maybe to over the summer, or just for fun to switch it up, or because you want to do critical thinking, but something that we do in our homeschool. I hope that was helpful.